Okay, gentlemen, let me ask you. Let me start with Saddick first. Coach Otto Addo, should we keep him? You were talking about the differences in 2010, 2014, and you mentioned technical differences.
Yes.
Should we keep Otto Addo?
Yes.
Is your friend?
No, he doesn't need to be my friend.
But you think we should keep him?
I think I like the fact that we mostly want to make examples with Aliou Cisse. And at this point, our best bets for a coach to get that sort of longevity for the BlackStars is Otto Addo. He hasn't gotten that kind of top level experience. But the World Cup in Qatar should be the benchmark. It should be the kind of experience every coach would want. At least he has lessons from there. So it will make way, it will compensate for his lack of experience. He's been at the World Cup before. So if you are bringing in a coach, how many coaches have coached at the World Cup before to have that experience? So the lessons of 2022 should be the guiding principle for...
What are his strong areas? I saw the team play on Sunday, and it was very different from the game that we played in Chad. There was a lot of confidence in the players. Their passing ability was there. They were playing with ease. It was flowing. I don't know whether because it's a home game. Then I also saw Otto Addo in the second leg in Abuja, and that was a tactical masterpiece.
I think World Cup qualifications are his forte.
There's no doubt about that. That Abuja game was a tactical masterpiece. We had no right to go to Abuja and win and qualify with a 1-1 draw. We were going to be mauled by Nigeria the way they did to Benin today.
We were out of that World Cup.
That's what I can remember of him. During the World Cup, there were struggles, and his whole conversation about Gideon Mensah and not starting Gideon Mensah and will be starting what's the Dream Academy boy's name? Baba Rahman. That became a bit of a problem. It appeared that he was being put under pressure by Keto Kreku and etc. Everyone has denied the pressure, but people thought so. That was one of the small negatives of his campaign. Otherwise, I don't find any reason why we really should be thinking about changing him. However, should we get some support for him?
That's the point I was about to make.
And what kind of support?
People in his camp normally say he doesn't listen.
Doesn't listen?
Yes, that's what they say. He doesn't listen.
Is he married?
Yes.
He doesn't listen? How does he survive?
He's not coaching women, remember?
Yeah, I get it.
But it's different at home.
He doesn't listen.
He doesn't listen because...
To alternative ideas.
Yes, he wants to go with this and he sticks. That's what they say. But I think that if he can be much more understanding of his environment and surroundings, the people around him, not to be influenced, but at least if he can listen, because there are things that go beyond technical ideas when it comes to the BlackStars. At this point, what we need to do is to have a very solid and crack team around Otto Addo. Analysts, top-class analysts, if we can pay them for
analyzing the game.
Analyzing the game. At the World Cup.
What about training and developing strategy for the game?
I think that we have men for that.
They can do that. Who are you relying on for that?
Well, even in Ghana here,
Yeah.
there are coaches who came to help. George Boateng and co.
Yes, I remember that.
I mean, top level coaches when it comes to training and setting up the structure at the training grounds. But the World Cup is more of analysis, a single minute statistics, and these European teams are more of looking at your team, not the quality of players you have, but looking at flaws in your team. And to be able to do that in seconds, sometimes Otto Addo is on the touchline for 20 minutes, and you clearly can see at the World Cup in Qatar that he's lost, he needs support.
He's lost what?
He's lost the focus to decide on what to do, because
how are you able to tell that from his body language?
Oh, but of course, if you watch the game and you see that coaches are reading the game and against Uruguay, it's a game that we didn't need to lose. We were going into the game as with the upper hand. But Otto Addo...
Psychological upper hand is what you refer to? Or technical upper hand?
But Otto Addo has admitted that he overthinks. And when somebody overthinks, it's full of indecisions. So it's the point. He emphasizes the point I'm making. He overthinks because they are very... pretty straightforward decisions to take, and I don't know whether he is scared to take them whether he wants to experiment more. But at the World Cup, you cannot experiment.
But if you say all this, how then should we retain him?
No, but who do you bring at this point?
Javier Reina.
No, we've always been Javier Reina. He's qualified.
What about Sese, the former Senegalese coach? What's his name?
The coach of Libya now.
Oh, Libya is out.
Yes.
Libya is not going anywhere.
Now, Paul, let me bring you
no,
to...
we'll let him finish. So you finish on. So your take on keep Otto Addo and get a psychologist for him to stop overthinking. And then get him some technical support.
And get him some technical support. If we have 4-5 crack team around him,
and he has to listen
in
to
the
them.
various key positions, and he has to listen to them, I think he will do well, because it will be very difficult to bring in a coach now. Nigeria did it last Lagerback, and it was a complete disaster. You bring in a top level coach, and he has 2 months to fraternize, 2 months to understand the play. This is not club football. It's national team, and you only have them for a week or 2 before the friend. I think he's known them enough, and if he doesn't use and exploit from the experience he had in Qatar, and Otto Addo exits this World Cup in the group stage, he has no business with the team again.
Also, you want to give him a contract term.
Yes.
Qualify the BlackStars out of the group stages or bring the resignation.
At least to the quarterfinals.
Oh, quarterfinal. That's a big ask.
No, we've been there before.
Oh, we've been there only once.
We've been there before.
We've been there only once.
But if you say, hey, what are you going to do at the World Cup?
Only once.
No. I'm not saying we cannot do anything at the World Cup, but we should be measured in our...
But how is being
measured for a team that had 1 minute away from the semi-final?
Paul, let's be honest.
So what are the standards?
Let me suggest that this team can't make it to the quarterfinal.
I'm not saying, but I say let's be measured. Let's play one
being
game
measured
at a
for
time.
me is the quarterfinal.
Is to win.
Being measured for you.
Being measured
For me, I say let's play one game at a time.
I understand
that. In
that.
this moment, we don't know our opponents yet.
No, you also don't know Saani.
No,
yes,
but
I'm coming. Let's be measured.
Quarterfinals should be the benchmark.
No, I'm not saying it should be. It shouldn't be the benchmark.
That's the last
but I
8,
say,
but out of 48.
But
yes, that's not simple. Though.
But I say let's be measured. I say this cautiously because when we wake up people and get them into feeling that this is what we have to do, the expectation is high, overly high. It puts pressure on everybody.
But we need to put pressure on them.
No.
But the reason why we want Ketia and Odo is that we want to
go to the quarterfinal. It doesn't mean
it's not an expectation.
You should allow them to take one match at a time, and that is how you win. When people least expect you, that is when you surprise them.
Question on Otto Addo.
Yes, let me take you to his trajectory, and on this basis, let me start on the basis that I think that he's running a very, very effective system. Consider the fact that we crashed out disastrously from the AFCON qualifiers. And I hold this belief that every complex system is bound to fail at a point. But the speed of recovery is the best measure of an effective system. This is what he has demonstrated. That we are running an effective system. Why? Otto's history with World Cup is checkered. But his record with Ghana coaching is excellent.
You mean his record World Cup player? As a player?
As a coach.
Oh, he's coached him to the World Cup before?
You didn't know that he was a scout for Ghana at the 2010 World Cup?
Okay.
He was a scout also at the 2014 World Cup. Indeed. That analysis that Kwesi Appiah used, I'm not taking the credit away from Kwesi Appiah because he's the coach, he takes full credit. But Otto was in charge of analyzing the German team.
That would got us to draw with them.
Yes.
But he's German, so perhaps it helped it.
That tells you the level of intelligence. And this is why I believe in him. I strongly believe in him that of the many Ghanaian coaches we've had, we have abroad, he's the one that has had more experience at the wheel than anybody else. He was at Norgeland for 4 years as the assistant coach before he went to Dortmund. And it's sad for me that a lot of people said, oh, he's a trainer scout. He was not. He was given the world-class players to manage and coach. Do you know he was in charge of Haaland?
Erling Haaland?
Yes!
I've heard that, yeah. At Dortmund.
And
Bellingham.
Bellingham.
Oh, Haaland played in Bellingham?
He played with Dortmund.
Yeah.
When you go to Dortmund as a player, they give you a coach who will look at you to groom you to become a world-class player. That was Otto Addo's job at Dortmund.
So Erling Haaland is Otto Addo's success.
Yes.
The Haaland
And they say it.
Yeah, they say it.
They say it openly.
publicly.
Then Bellingham say, in fact, Bellingham actually says that.
Are you referring to Jude Bellingham?
Jude
Yes.
Bellingham of Real Madrid.
Oh, at Dortmund.
Yes.
When, for Jude and
Yes.
Erling were both at Dortmund.
Yes.
Otto was their personal coach.
Yes. Bellingham actually said that there's a system that works really well at Dortmund. And he said, Otto Addo, that system is what works well. You won't get such coaches on a silver platter. Please, let's value what we have. Yes.
So he's a good player. He's a good manager of talent, maybe.
Yes. And he's a good manager
Because
of the
I think
players.
I've seen some improvements in Jordan.
It's true.
In attitude.
Yeah, everything.
I think I've seen something like that.
In everything.
Yeah.
I think that he learned from some of the mistakes he did. All of us, we must take responsibility as a country, as a federation, as the team itself, as the coach.
That
we must take
we pampered
responsibility. We didn't take the AFCON qualifiers seriously.
The last one we just exited.
Yes, we didn't take the qualifiers seriously.
From management
Why?
to playing.
Everybody, the players, players were invited, 8, 9 players pull out.
But they won't come.
Yeah.
Injured. This person. So they took the games, quite easily. But look at the qualifiers we've had. It's the best qualifiers we've had.
This World Cup?
Yes.
But admittedly, it was easier than the last one.
Hey,
Yeah.
Paul.
Oh, it was.
Teams
Because
have improved, though.
yeah, but
Cape Verde is going to the World Cup.
No, there's more space.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
So it's
agree.
actually easier.
I agree.
but more
look at how we
African
qualified.
teams
agree.
have come of age.
No, but we needed to beat Nigeria to
I
qualify.
agree.
That was not something. That was simple.
Yes, but it
And
was
we
under
achieved
the
it.
same. It was under the same.
Yeah, I agree with the
Otto Addo.
coaching bit, but I'm just saying that this.
So I think
was easier.
that we should value him. Look at the goals we conceded. We were very mean in defense. We've improved in a lot of areas. We are not a complete team yet, to be honest.
So you think we should keep him?
I think we should keep him. We say we need help. He already has help. What is Wilfred Schäfer doing? He already has help. Yes, I believe also that, like Saddick said, there are areas we should improve. The last World Cup, I was with the Ghana team. When I left the Ghana team, I joined the Moroccan team. And when I went, what I saw with the Moroccan team was shocking to me. Each player has one video analyst. One player, one
Analyzing
video
who,
analyst.
himself or opponents?
Opponents.
No.
Oh, so I'm sitting with you. We are analyzing.
This is your job
Ronaldo.
to be with me.
Yeah.
You are playing, you are number 2, you have to face Ronaldo.
That-
the
that-
person is working with you on a daily basis. He comes with his laptop. You see the way he moves. He goes here, he goes here. That's this, that's this.
I
Those
think it
are
showed on the
analysts.
field. It showed on the field.
Yes, those
Morocco
are-
was difficult to beat.
Yes, those are
Yeah,
analysts.
yeah.
But imagine in Ghana when you say you are taking 20 assists. The other day I was listening to the radio. Somebody said, "Oh, and Uncle team, let's also see players. You think they are going there to go and sleep?" Hey, Morocco went to the World Cup with 2 aircraft.
For us, most of
One for
the
food.
delegation.
Saani,
Yes.
there is evidence for us. Most of them go to the World Cup to sleep.
Hey.
That's true. No, we pack. I'm talking about key areas. We pack management members who go there to do nothing. So when I say key areas, Morocco had a team that's expected with 26 hours of penalties.
Say that again.
They had 26 hours
Of penalty rehearsal.
a day. So they had 3 penalties in the World Cup.
Yes.
And one off.
They won all.
They had 26 hours of rehearsing penalties.
Penalties.
Master, they are running
No,
a
say that
high.
again.
Oh yes,
26 hours.
Hours.
One whole day.
And they
Yes.
had a penalty.
They are rehearsing penalties.
Penalty coaches.
Of how to kick the penalty.
I
Do
don't
you
know
know
how
their
they
video?
realized that they were
Do you know
wrong.
where
They went through 3 penalties.
3 penalties.
Yes, and 1-1.
1-1.
Their lead video analyst was the video analyst for Klopp when he won the Champions League. They bought him. They went
Oh,
there
you're
to
going
buy
to
him.
Liverpool's club.
Yeah.
Yes, his video analyst. They went there to buy him.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, we
In
can't do
Ghana,
that.
you can't do that.
We can't.
Which,
You
if you
can't
want to
do
go to the
that.
semi-final
You
of
can't
the
pay
World Cup,
heavy now. 250,000, 400.
No, you can't.
Even
No, but if we have to
40,000
go to the semi-final of the World Cup, okay, let me throw it back. We're running out of time.